Okay, so it's time for Why Not? Yang News of the Day, episode 24 for July 11th, 2019. I'm David D. This is Progressive Resistance Media. Thank you for being here. Okay, so I got some tweets to go over with you and an announcement or two. Let's get into it. Okay, so there's no announcement yet for the July 4th drawing winner yet of the $1,000 a month for a year winner. So I just keep looking every day. Nothing yet. So check back again tomorrow. Okay, another announcement here. July 13th, there will be a rally in Portland, Oregon as a part of his nationwide Humanity First tour. Okay. So if you're in the Portland, Oregon area, July 13th, it would be great to go see Andrew Yang and have a shindig with him. I was looking for a schedule for this Humanity First tour. I could not find it. If you have that schedule, post it down below in the comments and I'll pin it to the top so everybody can get a chance to look at it. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, let's get into some Yang tweets. Okay, first tweet here, quote, "Financial insecurity has the effect of decreasing mental bandwidth. Studies have shown that it reduces functional IQ by 13 points. Wow. Getting the economic existential stress off our minds would actually make us smarter, more rational, and more optimistic." End quote. Oh, please God, yes. If we could have a smarter, more rational, and more optimistic America, sign me up. Okay? We need that to happen in America. Like, it's just, we need a higher IQ level. We need to be smarter, rational, and more optimistic. That's the America I want. It sounds like that's the America Andrew Yang wants too. It makes sense to support him, support anybody who comes at us with this. And it is financial insecurity. When you're in a constant state of needing all the time, in a constant state of worrying all the time, you're not going to get smart, rational, or optimistic out of that equation. You're just not. Because you're in this fear mindset, the scarcity mindset that Andrew Yang talks about. I fully agree with this. Even if you want to think of your parents or someone older you know in their family, how do they act all the time? They're always, when I look at my family, they're always in this state of, gotta go. We can't rest. We can't breathe. We have to keep struggling just to meet our basic needs. That's the sentiment. That's the reality. Okay, that I see in my own family, with this scarcity mindset being at play constantly. He hits the nail on the head again. Okay, next tweet. Quote, "Retraining workers who are displaced by automation is great in theory, but the data suggests that in practice it doesn't work. These retraining programs have a 0 to 15% success rate. Most people who think we can turn truckers into coders are neither." Okay, yeah, exactly. Or like Joy Behar was saying, turning miners into computer people or whatever. It's not going to happen. And a 0 to 15% success rate in these retraining programs, there's no point in investing in them, okay? Why are you going to invest in something that has a success rate peak of 15%? No one who understands data would do that. It just sounds ridiculous. And understand, like, we have to relay these talking points to our family members, friends, associates who have that argument. Like, oh, okay, well, if you lose your job, we're just going to retrain you. Because you ask any liberal or conservative that you know, they're likely going to say something like that. They're likely going to say, you're going to get retrained. We can retrain you. But what we need to tell them is that these retraining programs have a 0 to 15% success rate. And that's not acceptable. I wish it was higher. I really wish these programs worked, but they don't. So you just have to come into reality here with us. Okay, next tweet. Quote, not a great sign that Washington, D.C. is now the richest metro area in the country, end quote. Yeah, that's not good. What does that say? It says most of the money in the country is in Washington, D.C. Okay, that's lobbyist money. Okay, just the worst type of money is in Washington, D.C. And as a progressive, I rail against this corporate money, this lobbyist money, all the time. Because the corrupting influence is omnipresent. And stats like this just reinforce that reality. That Washington, D.C. is now the richest metro area in the country. You know how many lobbyists live there? How many corporations set up shop there? Lobbyists come in there and move their families in. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifelong employment option to just live in D.C., okay, and work for corporations to influence politicians. Don't let this go, guys. Don't let the dark money influence on our politicians go to the wayside. Because I talk to a lot of people, a lot of liberals, a lot of people who say they're on the left side of the spectrum, who let this go. They say, oh, well, America, capitalism, gonna make a buck. No. We need public elections, publicly funded elections, and we need to get this money out of our government, okay? Because we have politicians, our elected politicians, making decisions and writing policy based on what goes on behind the closed doors with these lobbyists, with these corporate lobbyists and their corporate money, okay? It makes sense when some politician is getting a lot of money from a major corporation for them to curtail the policy that favors the corporation and doesn't favor the public or their constituents by and large. Always remember that. So, this is bad news. That DC is now the richest metro area in the country. We got a lot of work to do, guys. We got a lot of fight to go. I'm up for it. I don't know about you. I'm going to be here for it. So anyways, let me know what you think about Yang News of the Day. Episode 23? I always forget which episode it is. It's episode 24, you dingus! What are you going to do with me? You got to like, share, and subscribe, and click the bell.